I'm Dave.
I'm Stevie.
I'm Dad.
And I'm Son.
Welcome to another episode of D&J Projects, episode 17. This week at D&J Projects, Blake's training a new delivery driver up. I've handed the keys over for the grab and we're back on the decking with Taff. Stevie is going to do all the grabs from now and the fencing. The concrete lads are going to be busy as hell in that concrete side and the girls will be answering the phone. I hope you enjoy this episode.
As always, we always start with a light goal. My dad said 2,800 last time and you've absolutely smashed it. I can't believe it.
I told you.
You've hit 2,800 likes. Thank you so much for that. Seeing as he got it right last time, we'll give him another go.
I think 2,800 again, because that's reasonable. I'd like that. And we had a lot of support, and I'd like to say a massive thank you to everyone that's congratulated Stevie on passing his test. It's absolutely fantastic, the support. Yeah, I'm a proud dad, and yeah, it's a massive achievement.
It is nice to see those comments. I really do appreciate it, guys. And I've said guys, but we're not bothered. Really does mean a lot. I want to say thank you for that. But anyway, there's grabbing to be done.
There's them keys.
Cheers. So if you'd watched Wednesday's video that's just gone out, I'll put a link up in the top corner right now. We had to tip the first load here, but we're going to pick that up. My dad took the second load this morning. He came in early and got rid of that. And now it's my turn to get rid of this. Remember that tip that was closed on Saturday? Well, they're open again. So we're going to get rid of this now. I'll take a little bit of this as well if I can. Don't want to be overloaded. That's the main goal. I'll take this and then I will show you my first proper official grab. And I'll set up a time lapse for that. And I hope you enjoy what you see. Let's get this first one then. Off to the tip we go. So I've been to the tip. I've tipped off. And I've arrived at the first job. It's 2 grabs here, I believe. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set you up for a time lapse and let's see me do it, eh?
We spent our days on the coast of something beautiful. We got pulled into the tide of something real. But somehow I lost you on the...
First load already on the wagon. I'm thinking there might be 2 more here. I think this might be a 3-loader, not a 2, but I'll FaceTime my dad, see what he thinks. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna head back to the tip, get rid of that, and come straight back. So you'll see me back in here in a sec. Second load. But that's enough from me today. Let's go see what my dad's doing.
And we're back. Me and Taff's on the decking job. We just stopped for a bit of lunch. I just thought I'll show you the progress so far. So we're slowly building these steps up, making sure all the steps are right. We're going to fill this top in, me and Taff are. Taff's been working his way along there, putting some extra supports in. He's coming down here to put an extra support down here. All the noggins are in place there, so that section is nearly complete. By the time he's done that section, I should have finished these steps. Got the joists across the top of there, and then we're working our way down to these steps down here. Then the final bit of work will be the steps over there. We're planning on getting all this work done today and tomorrow, because we want to drop crossing on Wednesday, and then Thursday we're going to deck this out, get all the decking on top of it. That's the plan, providing the weather's on our side. We'll have some snap, and then we'll catch back up in an hour or 2 and see how we got on.
And we're in the grab. Tuesday morning, got a few grabs to do, me and my dad. We might be switching drivers at some point today as well, so my dad can get back to that decking and then I can do that 3rd grab from those grabs yesterday, because it was quite a big load that you saw. So I think that's the plan. First, 3 ton of roadstone, 1 ton of red builder sand, 20 bags of cement. My dad's just been for a walk because we believe the address is up there somewhere, and obviously we can't get the wagon up there. So Dad's just been for a walk to find out where it's got to go.
You sit there all nice and comfortable. I'll do the legwork. Next road.
Next road it is. Just delivering the stone in the bags and the builder sand in the bags here. I think what we're going to do is put a couple on the pavement because it's out of the way. It's quite a wide pavement, and then maybe one on the road, but we're going to decide. The traders are here, they're going to be using it straight away anyway, so that's always a bonus. We'll not be blocking anyone, so let's get it.
I assumed you left me behind. Lifeless days and sleepless nights, so tired of it. I can't get you off my mind, can't forget it. Now I know what I've got to do is find my way back to you. Hey, why did it take us so long? Hey, while I was dancing on my own. Hey.
All delivered now. They've had to get rid of the gold dust, can't leave the cement in there. That'll be gone in no time. So on to the next one.
That road to Aspley, some of our good friends, go and do a muck away and grab a couple of bags.
And now my prayers been answered in my darkest time, 'cause now I found you. Waiting on the day you would come back to me, hoping that I didn't burn a bridge I couldn't see. And now that you're...
And that's the next grab. A lot of brick rubble and a little spade.
You start shoveling, mate, I'll get the grab.
So it's only a small one, so no time lapse. Another one bites the dust, eh?
Just leaving that one there. Just off to another one. Same customer, different address. We'll see when we get there.
See, when we're on the path, we use the pad. When we're on the road, we don't. A little bit of a raw clip of my dad picking these bags up. Another one bites the dust. So I believe that is it for the grabs on my dad's side of things anyway. I believe we're going back to the yard. We will be able to top up this load because it's not quite a full load and we get charged the same for no matter how much we take. So back to the yard it is. So we're going to top up the wagon with some bricks that Taff and Jack have taken down off a wall because we're replacing that wall with some fencing. I will show you glimpses of that job in this week's video, but I'll not show you too much because I'm doing a full install for next Wednesday's video, so make sure you come back to watch that one. But I will show you a few little sneaky clips. So let's get back to that yard and get topped up. So there's the wall, or half of the wall that Taff and Jack have taken down. You remember there was a load of turf here? I took that away and took a few scrapes away from that concrete as well. So they've just tipped it here so we can get to it. So that's the plan now.
I'll never leave you behind. Lifeless days and sleepless nights, so tired of it. I can't get you off my mind, can't forget it. Now I know what I've got to do is find my way back to you. Hey, why did it take us so long? Hey, while I was dancing on my own. Hey.
Almost a full load on there now. We've got a little bit of room at the front, so what we'll do, we'll go into the yard because there's a couple bags with some hardcore and we'll get them on as well. But that's looking nice and clear now. One of them's recycled roadstone anyway, so we won't get rid of that. Pretty much got a full wagon there. Taff's just coming back now with a few more bricks, so we might put them on as well. I don't know if we've shown you the swan nest in this video yet, so I'll do that now. Nothing to report, but a moorhen just walking around. Right there, you see, just hiding behind those shrubberies now. You can just see the beak right in the middle of the screen. Oh, there's a little chick as well, look. There was 4 or 5. Only got 1 on camera today. And like it was time to perfection, Taff turns up and Dad can get the bricks just before we're about to leave. That's what we like. So I'm actually going to take this wagon to the tip, so I'll set you up for a time lapse and you can watch me drive there.
Bittersweet and I'm walking slow. Sensitive, feel the afterglow. Looking for things that I can't control. Fear from my past cause it always shows. Do I wanna try? Can I let it go? Running from the past, wanting to be sure. Chaos in my mind, constant deja vu. But every time, it comes back to you. Whoa, I'm still falling.
It's time tipping off at Oakfield. Nice and easy, that's what we like. So I'm gonna head back to the yard now and then I'll take you along just to show you the beginning of the fencing that we're starting with me and Jack. So I'll see you when I get there. So I'm on the job with Big J. He's been busy in the rain. I'll post a little clip now of what this used to look like. And now this is what it's like without the wall. Well, I'm not going to show you too much because there'll be a how-to sort of video on the Wednesday after this video has been uploaded. So make sure you come back for that. Me and Big J are going to crack on. I'm going to carry on filming for the Wednesday video. I'll show you a little bit later when there's a bit more progress.
So we're back again. It's been a bit trying today with weather and everything else. Let's show you what we've been doing. So what we've done, we've bulked all these out now because there's cladding going on the front. There will be a supported, well, there will be a post there, but not be supported. It's just to hold the cladding so it don't bow and twist. We've bulked all that out, All these cut ends, you can see, have all been stained. We've done exactly the same on these steps over here. So what we've done, we've put timbers on the front, bulked them all out, all the way around, and all we're doing is painting them with this stuff, this wood preserver. But yeah, it's all coming together now. Tomorrow we're going to feed a bit of membrane underneath here, just like we've done there. Done exactly the same here. We just bulked it out, put timbers down, bulked all this out, all ready for when the cladding sits along here on the inside. But all this is done over here. It's all framed out. The customer just wants us to go round that. So I'm going to scribe it round just so it's nice and tight so the tree can grow up through it, or the bush. But that'll be nice. Bit more membrane under here, along the back. And then we're going to membrane that and clear that section more than what we will do here, because that's where the customer's going to have a little bit of storage underneath there. Not be waterproof, but it'll just be storage. Put the kids' toys under there and that in winter. But yeah, there's a lot of work going into these steps. A lot of work. A lot of working out to make sure the steps are all equal. Both steps exactly the same. I think the customer's going with a new panel here and a new gate, which we'll get that installed for him. Such a shame to have all that done and an old gate and panel, which they're rotten anyway. They probably won't replace it. But that's a day for me and Taff today.
See you all later. Have a good evening.
So we'll see you all in the morning, guys. Bright and early.
Good morning. It's Wednesday morning and I've just drove the grab out. Daddy's just going to pick this up as fast as he can and then I'm going to take this to the tip. I'm not too sure if my dad's told you today, but he's on a drop crossing, so he's going to take you along for the ride with him on that drop crossing. I am going to continue to get that fencing done. There's only a little bit that needs doing now, so I'll show you when I get there, when it's all fully completed. But obviously, I'm going to film it for next Wednesday's video, so hopefully you come back and watch that one too. But let's watch my dad grab, eh? And there's the last scoot getting on the back of the wagon.
As just seen, come out with Stevie Day, just give him a quick hand so he can get a couple more grabs in because he's still learning. So he's going to drop me off at the yard. Me, Taff and Blake are going to do the drop crossing. Stevie's going to go and do the fencing job, which you'll see out in Wednesday's video, so you can look forward to that. Then he's going to jump back on the grab and complete the rest of the grabs I've got booked in for him. Some are hard, some are easy. He's just going to have to take his time, but you know he's got this. So next time you see me, I'll be on drop crossing and I'll talk you through that. A little change of plan, I'm going to go to Oakfield with him because the traffic's building up in Nottingham. The time's 20 to 8 and I don't want him to get caught in that traffic and slow his day down and slow my day down. So we'll go straight over to Oakfield, get this tipped and then straight back to the yard.
We managed to get that all tipped. My dad's left me now. He's gone to go do the drop crossing, so he'll show you along that as well. For the meantime, I've got one more grab to do and then I'm back to the fencing job. So once that fencing job is fully complete, I will show you that. But as of right now, let's go see what my dad's doing.
And we're back. On this job is me,
Morning, everybody.
Taff and Blake. You just see Blake in the far distance there. He's putting the signs out. So what we've got out there, we've got a men at work and the road narrowing. There to save us. So when a car comes around and know we're doing work on the road, what happens next? We put the same men at work, road narrowing, down the opposite side. We stick priority boards. These are called priority boards. That priority board goes there. That pushes the traffic out. Then the next job we do, we get the cones off. We put the cones down here and across here. That gets traffic out of the way, so we're nice and safe. And then what's the job entail today? Extension of a drop curb. We're taking that one out, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. That's going to be a drop curb, and they're all going to be 65 curbs all the way along. So this nice gentleman can get his motorhome on and off with no problems. A bit different this one is. It's not tarmac like the usual. So because this footpath is all in slab work, what we've got to do is take these out, take the soil and stone out from underneath it, put the curbs in and then relay the slabs back. So there'll be little cuts and chamfers to get them to go down. So what we'll do, we'll get all this set up. We'll put you on a time lapse and start lifting.
Blacking out, fractures fading day by day. I'm reaching out for someone who can take away the pain I feel, the things I haven't done at all. I've lost my way, but how I felt I can't recall. Do I wanna try? Can I let it go? Running from the past, wanting to be sure. Chaos in my mind, constant deja vu. But every time you don't know, you forgot to lock the door.
Right, a bit more progress. See, we took all the slabs out. We broke all the concrete out from the back of the curbs. And that's what depth we're going to. So then once all that's cleared out, nice and neat and tidy, we roll the curbs over. So we'll dig this out and then we'll get to that stage where we're tapping these curbs over. So at this stage now, we've dug the channel out, dug all the concrete from the back. Then all we do, we roll them out like that. So we'll get these out, get to put to one side and make some room on the van, put them on the end, and then we'll start laying these curbs. This is what we're left with. These are heavy. Believe me, these are heavy. These are old school. Don't look it, but they are mega heavy. So these will be a 2-man lift on the back of the van. So all we do now, mix some sand and cement up, dry, we put a thin bed down and we put the curb on. And then set our levels. And then we follow the existing road all the way down. Leaving, all councils are different, I've noticed, but we like to leave that little ball nose, so that'll be finished watermark just there where the road falls. The curb would finish just there. I have done them before where the council asked me to finish them flush, but every council's different. Don't know why. I always thought if you leave a little ball nose, the water travels down the front of the curb. I don't know why they want us to do them flat sometimes. It's the council, their rules. We do what they say. So let's get these bad boys in and show you when we're done. They're all done. All nicely backed up. I'm going to start putting the stone back behind them there. And then we'll whack that. And then we'll start taking a few of these out and levelling it off to get it all back again. So here we are, just levelling the bed off. Got a mark on my trail, on my float there, indicating 60mm, which the slabs are. Bring that across there, like that, and then levelling off. And then what we do, we sand it, run the whacker over. There's 2 slabs that have to be cut from corner to corner, possibly 3. And that'll bring the angle of the slab down to there. We'll crack on. We'll show you when it's all done. That's the finished article. Customers gave us this barrow, said, can you make use of this barrow? We sure can. So that was nice of him. But yeah, that's the 2 we cut to get the angle down. But that's all we get asked to do from the council. That's all done. So this customer has got a vehicle access for the motorhome. So we're just going to get cleaned up now. Guess who's on the way? Come pick these 2 bags up for us. That's Steve in the grab, riding solo. So we'll catch back up when he arrives. Grab's here, just sitting in the distance, turning around. So we're going to get him pulled up, grab these 2 bags, and be out of here because it's starting to rain. Here he is. Just pulling up now. So we'll get these on. This is all tied up, little bit of a sweep up. Stevie's brought the grab. He's grabbed them 2 bags from there onto there. He's going to take them back to the yard because he was in the area. And it just saves us lugging it all and trying to get it all in the back of the van and being overloaded. So while he's in the area, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, as he likes to say.
And that's what we're doing. But the Wednesday video's just gone out and I want to make a point. There's someone being nasty in the comments about not wearing steel toe cap shoes. Just pan down to these, Dad, and just stand on that. Stamp on it. Go on, put some effort into it, Dad.
Still is.
These are steel toe cap trainers. We would not go on site with our steel toe caps. I know my dad likes to wear them Nikes sometimes, yeah, but they've gone now. They're in the bin. He's wearing boots, and I was wearing boots. These are not Adidas. I can't afford Adidas. These are Tesco 2 stripes. The steel toe caps.
Blake, what do I do?
Right. Make sure you wear steel toe caps.
Yeah. No one wears trainers.
Stop putting nasty comments in there because my mum can't help herself and she'll keep commenting and arguing back. It's not worth it.
So next time you'll see us, we'll be back at the yard. But I think Steve is going to take you on the ride with Blake to go and do another grab, final grab to finish the day off. So see you soon.
Just got back to the yard, we've tipped that off now, and now we're heading over to Hucknall to pick up some decking for another trade-off. And then I think if we've got time, we'll get that tipped as well. So I'll set you up for a time lapse en route to Hucknall.
Whoa, I'm still falling. Whoa, but it tastes bittersweet. Whoa, I keep on falling. Whoa, I like the taste of it. Whoa, I'm still falling.
Well, we've arrived, and we've got to get that on there. I'm going to attempt it with a grab a few times. If it's a little bit too crazy and the grab isn't liking picking it up, I think it's going to have to be a handball job. But I'll set you up for a time lapse and you'll see how it goes.
But it tastes bittersweet. Whoa, I keep on falling. Whoa, I like the taste of it.
And there it is, all gone on the back of the wagon, strapped up nice and safe. And I think it's straight back to the yard because I do not think we have enough time. It's 10 past 4 now, and I believe the tip closed at 4:30. So I believe this will have to be a first thing in the morning. Well, I'll let you know when I get back to the yard. We're at the tip. I'm gonna tip this off and I'll let you know when it's done. So we're all tipped. That's took a hell of a lot longer than expected. It's 6:15 and we finish at 5. We don't like these times. So I think that's enough for today. And we'll see you in the morning.
That's a wrap for us today. I've got little Hugo today. So yeah, me and Hugo's homeward bound. We'll see you in the morning.
Good morning. It's Thursday morning. And I'm on the grab. That's my dad's favourite saying. I'm on the grab today though. I just thought I'd show you the swan's nest for today. See what's happening. Let's climb up this mountain. Bit of everything. I think I've scared them though, so what I'll do, I'll get down because I don't want to be scaring them. So my first delivery, which I'll be taking you along the ride for, is 1 ton bag of building sand and 5 cement. A nice easy one, and then I believe I'm off to go do a soil grab. So I'm going to take you along the way, but first let's get this bag on that grab. Straight in the hopper, that's what we like to see. Right, that building sand bag is on now. I'm just going to chuck this forklift back in here and grab 5 cement. Wall's looking good, ain't it? Just got to extend that one a little bit higher now to get it to match that, and then extend all the way across the back at the same height as that. Looks like we've had a delivery of sharp sand as well. I believe there's another 20 ton coming today and 40 ton of limestone, so we'll see what they look like once it's full. Cement is on the back now, just in that bag that you can barely just see on the back of the van. Oh, sorry, it's a wagon. I'll set you up for a time lapse and I'll show you my drive there. Sorry there's been a few driving time lapses this video. It's just I'm new to the road and I want you lot to see me drive it. So I'll set you up for a time lapse. place it up here now. So we did have it there, but he asked if we could get it there, so that's what we've done. He also wants me to show you his wall that he's built. He's had to relay all of this because it was unstable, so he's relayed this and he's built this nice wall, eh? That wall is going to continue all the way over there. It's looking quite nice. Looks like we've got a soil and turf grab to do, so I'll go and do that now. Right then, so I'm on to the first proper grab of the day. I'm going to get that up there, I'll set you up for a time lapse and hopefully it all goes well. Not too bad. So on the back of the wagon, I've left them a couple barrows of roadstone because that's what they've asked me to do. And now it's straight to the tip for me. Well, here I am at the tip. Let's get it tipped, eh? That's all tipped now, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to head back to the yard and I believe I've got 4 ton of building sand in bags, 3 ton of roadstone loose, 1 ton of sharp sand in a bag to get delivered, again for Nottingham Landscapes. So I'll meet you back at the yard. And we are back at the yard. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to lift that arm up because we don't want no more accidents on those electrical cables. Lift that right up in the air. Use the forklift to get those 3 bags and that bag on right there. So let's get it done.
Fallen one too many times, feeling like it never ends. Back again, square one. Tried to leave myself behind, looking for a better place, not to stay alone. Gain our trust and you chose to break it. Ask for truth but you only fake it.
He also wants 3 ton of roadstone, so let's get that as well.
Thought you said what we had was sacred. It's all lies, all lies. I was broken and isolated, but inside held the fire waiting. Not a word that you say can save this, so don't try, 'cause this time you crossed the line.
Now it's just 1 ton bag of sharp sand. That's the sharp sand on now. Jamie's just put that on the back for me. And now I'm heading over to Arnold in Nottingham to go deliver this. And that'll be the last one for me today. And then we'll catch up with my dad on the decking. It wasn't Arnold, it was Baseford. And I'm here already. The bag's off and I'll put the bags down there. I'm just waiting on Aaron from Nottingham Landscapes to get back in touch because I need to know where the loose roadstone's going. So whilst I wait, I'll get the bags off.
Didn't think I'd go this far, but here we are, the end.
I've had no answer on the phone and I can't really wait, so I'm just gonna have to put it over there. And just like that, it's all there. Got one more grab, but it's only a small one, so I'm not gonna show you that. So let's go and see what my dad's been doing on that decking job. I know we said we'd go back to my dad, but I just thought I'd show you this. Another Arctic being loaded with all of our concrete and a few panels a little bit later. And they've actually got another one coming tomorrow. I told you we don't mess around at D&J Projects. On that note, let's go see what my dad's doing.
And we're back on the decking job, sweating. It's going to be a good day today. We're going to get some boards down. What we're doing at the minute, we're just membraning everywhere up. Anywhere where there's a bit of soil, we're membraning up. And we're just levelling this up at the back, getting rid of all the rubbish and membraning. That's the old concrete steps, so they don't need to be membraned there. Around that tree, it's all membraned with a little bit of a breather space. That's what we're up to. As soon as it's membraned up, we're going to clean up, get a bit of membrane down here because this is some decorative stone, so we're not trampling mud all over this decking. All the ends have been painted. We've done a final check. We've walked all over it to make sure there's no bounce on it. And checked all the cut ends to make sure they're all stained. But it should take shape today. Once we start the boards, we'll put you on a time lapse. You'll see what we've done.
Just a lesson learned, a slowly fading memory, so I can breathe again. Gain our trust and you chose to break it. Ask for truth, but you only fake it. Thought you said what we had was sacred. It's all lies, all lies. I was
We're done. Got 4 boards down all the way across. I've measured distance from that board to that end. That board to that end to make sure we're running nice and square, and that over there. And there's a 2 mil variation from that side to that side, which is nothing. Absolutely nothing. Keep on laying 4 boards, and then we keep on checking to make sure we're not running out. We're using a 5 mil spacer, using them, sticking them in, and then moving along and bending the boards. The boards are running out a little bit. They are twisted, and sometimes do get a twisted one. Not all of them. So what you do, I'll show you what we do actually. I'll show you what we do in a minute. Right to that end, that board's touching, but there's a gap here. In turn, it's just making that gap bigger at that side and touching here. So what Blake's gonna do, he's just got a screwdriver. In turn, bends it back, it's closed that gap up. And then we just put a screw in, a spacer and a screw, and let it go back out. We'll get this screwed up and then put you on top.
isolated, but inside held the fire waiting. Not a word that you say can save this, so don't try. 'Cause this time you crossed the line. This time you crossed the line.
Progress been made. That board there, we've left the screws slightly high, so you take that out and marked on the wall where that tap is. Plus when you take that board out, you can get to this here. This is how far we are so far. Looking at the time, we'll probably get all this finished today. Might make a start on the bottom deck. We'll see. We'll catch back up in a little while. So here we have it. Starting to look nice. Very nice. So we've managed to get all that decked. All that deck there. We started 1 board down there. It's cladded on the front, that's why it's spaced out. Blake's gonna come here tomorrow with Jack. Now we've set him up, he can start decking out. Me, Taff, Stevie off tomorrow. Me and Stevie on a stag weekend, and Taff is at a festival. So that's the last time you see Taff.
till Monday. Have a good weekend and we'll see you bright and early.
Same goes for me. We'll see you nice, bright and early Monday morning, but I'll leave you in the capable hands of Blake tomorrow. See you later.